Hey, this is KelticLegend, and this is a video pretty much just showing you guys around the sets that I have been working on. What I'm going to show you here today are the sets for Peirce, a new production that is pretty much a sequel of Downcome, and it is focused around the son of Pagan and Otis. Although there are a lot of plot changes and kingdom names, there are more like 7 this time, 7 or 8. That are the main characters that Peirce pretty much revolves around. There's obviously a lot of work to do on some of these sets, and the casting done to find voices for these characters, it was kind of hard. I didn't want everybody's voice to be the same, you know, like a lot of series just have American or British voices because I guess that's the preferred voice. And I was like, well, that's really boring. Why don't we just have some really exotic voices in here? And so I casted people that might be kind of hard to understand because they're from like Sweden and Germany, and to introduce something new into our community is pretty cool. EC and Giselle are in these 2 rooms, and EC has a really exotic, interesting voice to her character. I've had to recast her twice because, you know, I need the voice to be same or almost exactly the same all the way through the series. So any horse that has a feather is from the village. They are a villager that has migrated into either Eritreum or Grukoth. And since that war between Grukoth and the village, it was called the Seether Bout, and mostly the villagers went to Grukoth because they were captured. The 3rd set that I filmed is Cochrane's Hollow. You know, you can see that he's a pretty classy kind of guy. He's pretty romanticized in his choices of scenery. He's only introduced into the 3rd episode, but he plays a really important part because he's the antagonist against Peirce, who's the protagonist. The line between good and evil in this series is not recognizable, and that's what makes it fun to watch. Is you can't really predict who's good and who is bad, and who's really evil and who's really actually trying to be good. There is no line that differentiates those 2 from each other. I really want Peirce to be a lasting impact on the community, although it's just a plastic horse movie. It's really inspirational, and the voice actresses just really bring out the emotion. And Marionette is probably one of my favorite characters to like look at and mess with, and she will probably be the funnest to film because her staff. And so Marionette has a really big grudge on Cochrane and just absolutely despises him, and she and Giselle are related in a type of cousinly way. I can't wait to try to get Peirce out to you guys as soon as possible. It might be a long time, and I appreciate you guys sticking with my channel and continuing to subscribe. I really appreciate that dedication to watching my videos over and over again. Hopefully this video gets some amount of views and I can still see that you guys are with me. Bye!